Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. Is a blast.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It's funny. Some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. To throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks. You'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Aviators readying for the punt. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get this out to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Aviators offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. The drive will start on the ground. He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. It's a touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Makes the score Aviators 7, Desperados nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Desperados offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 16-yard
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
The Aviators offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Yr3. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
brings up third
and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Orlando. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. The Aviators move out on top, 14-0.
Desperados nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense ready to take over possession of the football. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Aviators offense ready to get back at it. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. This is 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Aviator. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Makes the score Aviators 21. Desperados nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense ready for this next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. In motion comes Walker. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jason Pinnock there to end it. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. In motion comes Walker. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Desperados.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. A run on 1st and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. On the bootleg. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to the 16.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Tucker's kick is good. And the Desperados are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Aviators offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Try the right side this time. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
He'll get that complete to Ross. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Desperados offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they've used them quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. The defense has got it. And now he loses the football. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. A handoff as they try to run it here. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to...